friends, and welcome back to Movies, Munchies, and Moscato. I am Rhonda.
And I am Rochelle.
And we're just a couple of friends who love movies, television, and wine. So if that is something that interests you, please stick around and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And now it's time for movie news, reviews, and pulp culture discussion. Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell have teamed up for a spin on A Christmas Carol called Spirited. I'm sure this will be very funny because they're very funny guys. So yep. I look forward to that. I'm hoping maybe it'll come out this year if they can get it all done in time.
Right.
I can see it being one of those ones they can produce and direct it and cut it and edit it and all that fun stuff really quickly. So
depending on what the story is going to be.
Yeah, exactly. So we're hopeful for this Christmas, but if not, I'm sure it'll be out by next year.
Who do you think would be cast as? What's his name? The main character, Ebenezer.
Oh, probably Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
So right, and then Ryan Reynolds can be Bob Crouch.
Cratchit.
Cratchit. There we go. Where did I get Crouch?
I don't know, but you were close.
Kiefer Sutherland has joined Showtime's First Lady series as President Roosevelt opposite Gillian Anderson's Eleanor Roosevelt. So, those who don't remember, but Kiefer Sutherland was best well known as 24 on the show 24, and then Gillian Anderson was just recently on the last season of The Crown. So, anyway, it's a series that we previously discussed that's going to be on Showtime, just about the different first ladies.
It's because she won. She won the Oscar.
No, she's never.
Golden Globe.
Yes, she did.
There you go.
Yes.
So now they're like, oh. Well, we must make a movie about a first lady.
I think it's just a series still. Yeah, it's just a first lady series, but.
Well, she rocks it.
Yeah, she's really good. The show Evil has been renewed for a third season and will continue to air on its new network, Paramount Plus. So this is a show I still haven't checked out. My dad has actually watched it and liked it, but
What's the premise of it?
It's a lady and a man who investigate paranormal occurrences.
So it should be right up my alley.
Yeah.
Are they based on true stories?
Not that I've heard. So, I'm guessing maybe they just saw how well the Conjuring stuff did, and they decided to do a couple that was married. I'm guessing but as a TV series.
Gotcha. So it's a TV series. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It used to be on CBS. But then they moved it to Paramount for season 2. So
okay.
It's going to continue on Paramount for season 3.
Oh.
Paris Hilton has landed her own cooking show on Netflix called Cooking with Paris. It will have her learning her way around the kitchen with the help of her famous friends. Because currently she doesn't cook at all, acknowledges she doesn't cook at all. So it's just about other people helping her along with these different recipes.
Okay.
So I'm sure that would be interesting.
Well, good for her.
Nicolas Cage had a Joe Exotic series of his own that was supposed to be at Amazon, but is now not moving forward, and he was going to play Joe Exotic himself.
Oh, was he?
That's interesting.
I remember us talking about that.
But the Peacock Network series is still moving forward and is currently being filmed. Now, this is the one that has Kate McKinnon in the role of...
Oh, okay.
Of,
Caroline.
Yes, Carol.
Carol.
Yes.
Oh, Caroline. Where'd that come from?
Carol. And then John Cameron Mitchell from Hedwig and the Angry Itch. He's playing Joe Exotic. So.
Hedwig and the Angry Itch?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's a really well-known Broadway play.
Oh, a Broadway play. I thought you were talking about a movie. I'm like, never heard of that.
Anyway. So that one is still going forward.
Oh, good.
So Jennifer Carpenter has been confirmed to return for the Dexter revival. Now, they won't say exactly what she'll be doing other than she's not coming back from the dead, so she will either be a flashback or figment of Dexter's imagination. I had been saying before that I think she should come back and be like her new Harry. So I'm hoping that's going to be what the case is. She is his new, helper going forward in terms of keeping him in whatever way sane he can be. So
that's right.
So I'm hoping that's what it is, and it's not just a flashback. But we never.
I loved her too, so that makes me really happy.
Yeah, so I'm glad she's going to be in it in some form. Then finally, with news, Loki on Disney Plus has now been renewed for a season 2. This is really cool. The season finale actually airs this week for season 1. So I've been watching it. As I think I said, it was a slow start for me. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but it did grow on me by the 3rd episode. So,
Did it?
yes. So, and this is the first of the Marvel series that actually has been renewed for a season 2. The first 2 said they were one-offs. So apparently this has some continuing storylines to have. So,
I know. I really want to watch it. I have not watched it yet.
so look forward to that. Movies and TV shows out this week. So we have Space Jam: A New Legacy. This will be in theaters and HBO Max. This stars LeBron James and Don Cheadle. So superstar LeBron James and his young son Dom get trapped in a digital space by a rogue AI that is played by Cheadle. To get home safely, LeBron teams up with Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and the rest of the Looney Tunes gang for a high-stakes basketball game. So I think as we discussed in our trailer talk, this does look really cute.
It does. It does. It'll probably be a hit. Yeah. It won't be the Michael Jordan hit, but it'll be a hit.
Right. And since it's on HBO Max, I might check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we have Escape Room: Tournament of Champions. This is the sequel to the original Escape Room that came out a few years ago. This will just be in theaters, but this stars returning Taylor Russell and Logan Miller. They are survivors of the previous Escape Room movie. So in this one, we have a multiple survivors of the previous escape rooms find themselves in a new and increasingly elaborate game filled with deadly traps. This trailer also looks interesting. I actually did enjoy the first one, to my great amazement. It actually did entertain me. I did like it.
I didn't see the first one.
It's not gory or anything like say the Saw movies are with their traps. Mm-hmm. So they're actually pretty clever with what they did.
Okay.
With their traps. So I recommend.
I mean, I thought the trailer looked good.
Yeah.
So
I would go back and watch the first one. I think you'd like it.
Okay.
And then continue with this one. We have The White Lotus on HBO Max. This is with Jennifer Coolidge, Connie Britton, Steve Zahn, and Alexandra Dario. This is a social satire set at an exclusive Hawaiian resort. And the series follows the vacations of various hotel guests over the span of a week as they relax, but with each passing day, a darker complexity emerges. So this looks interesting. I'm honestly on the fence. Our girl Rochelle will talk about it later because this is one she actually watched. So we'll see. I was like, I don't know. Then we have Dr. Death on the Peacock Network, and this stars Joshua Jackson, Alec Baldwin, Christian Slater, and Jamie Dornan. Those who don't remember, it's been a bit. Joshua Jackson was recently just on The Affair on HBO, as well as, of course, Dawson Creek fame. And then, of course, Alec Baldwin, Christian Slater, who I feel like hasn't been anything since Mr. Robot.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much in anything. And I really like him.
And then Jamie Dornan, from the 50 Shades of Grey movies. So
right.
There you go. So this is inspired by the terrifying true story of Dr. Christopher Dunst. He was a young and charismatic star in the Texas medical community. So everything is going well for patients for a while seeing him, but routine spinal surgeries start leaving them permanently disabled or dead.
Whoa!
I did watch the preview of
dun,
this.
Dun, dun.
Right? And it does look very intense. So Joshua Jackson is playing the doctor in question, and then Alec, Christian, and Jamie are fellow doctors trying to bring him down. So I'll probably check that out. It wasn't clear if this was on the Peacock you pay for, although I'm guessing it is Peacock Premium.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So
I bet it is.
So I'm sure it's not on the free
Shoot.
one. I'm sorry, guys. But if you do have it, please check it out. Then we have Gunpowder Milkshake. This is in select theaters as well as Netflix. Yay. This stars Karen Gillian, Lena Headey, Angela Bassett, and Carla Gugino. So this is about protecting an 8-year-old girl, a dangerous assassin that is played by Gillian, reunites with her mother and her lethal associates to take down a ruthless crime syndicate and its army of henchmen. And this was also when we talked about in our trailer talk, and we both thought it looked really good. Lots of action, lots of girl power.
Yes.
Some comedy, in there as well.
And it's out this week, so
we
woohoo.
really liked Karen from the Jumanji movies. So, and I've loved Carla for years and stuff, and of course Angela Bassett.
Oh yeah, she's always good.
Everyone in this is awesome.
Great all-star cast.
Right, exactly. So I'll definitely be watching that this weekend. Then we have Paul McCartney, 321 on Hulu. This is a 6-part docuseries where he and producer Rick Rubin discuss his life, his time in the Beatles, and his solo career. So if you're into the Beatles or just Paul McCartney, something you want to check out, I never was or have been, so I probably wouldn't watch this. But if you do, then hey, that's available for you. And then finally, just to mention, A Quiet Place 2 is now available on Paramount Plus to watch.
Oh, good.
So if that is something that you have, you can now watch it. This is part of that new agreement we discussed probably a month ago back, where Universal made an agreement to to put out movies that they have in theaters, put it on Paramount after 45 days.
Oh, wow.
So this is one of them. So.
Well, now I know it did pretty well in the theaters. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that it was released in the theaters first.
Yes.
Just so you know, Conjuring did better. But, you know, I think I talked about this, but I went back and watched A Quiet Place, the first one again. It was
did you?
so
Okay.
good. It was
Yeah.
good. So I'm sure this one is going to be good. Hopefully.
You have Paramount Plus, right? So you can watch
Yes.
it.
I think I do.
And so you can let us know.
Yes. Oh, I will definitely let you know, because I want to watch the Dr. Death one too. But that's Peacock Premium. I'm not sure if I have. I feel like I might have that too. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
you can do it, see. So what we've been watching this week. So I watched Without Remorse. This is a movie that was on Amazon Prime with Michael B. Jordan. So I really, really liked it. It's based off a Tom Clancy novel, which I've never read.
Oh.
So it was just all action for 2 hours.
I like Tom
So I really
Clancy
did like
novels.
The story. He was really good in it. It's just basically about something happens with his family, and he kind of asked to go on this kind of revenge mission to figure out why exactly, this death occurs, and to bring the person to justice. So it was just a really good, like I said, action movie.
Oh, good.
Action movie. So,
And Michael B. Jordan was awesome.
yeah, he was really good in it. Jodie Turner-Smith, she was also in it. She's from Queen and Slim, that movie, if you guys ever saw that. I would definitely give this a 4 wine cork. I would definitely check it out.
Oh, cool.
So it was very entertaining. I watched Leverage Redemption. This is a series on IMDb. So I was a fan of the original Leverage series that aired on TNT 4 or 5 years ago. And so this is a reboot of it, or I should say continuation, not a reboot, because everyone's back except for Timothy Hutton. So, yeah, it's still fun. It's still funny. It's just kind of, like I said, it's like one of those just fun, laid back, like in the vein, I think I said this before, but it's kind of in the vein of, say, like the National Treasure, like the Mummy movies, that type of just like easygoing,
that's awesome.
Caper shows. So definitely check that out. If you never checked out the original, check that out as well. You can watch the original series as well, because it's really fun. And then finally, I checked out Physical on Apple TV. This is a series that stars Rose Byrne. It's set in the 80s, so you're watching her from 1981, I want to say, up to 1986. And so it's basically like following the start of the online, or I should say video, exercise craze.
Oh.
So she unfortunately has some very dark demons she's trying to deal with, and aerobics is helping her in a way get through that. So, yes. So it is a comedy. I will say the first episode was not funny at all, but
Really?
Yes. I watched the first 3, and it does get there after the first episode, but just it has some darker material than you'd think, but it is a good show.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
Please check it out.
Okay. Yeah, when you first watched this, you were talking about how funny it was, so sounds good to me. And what I've been watching quite a bit apparently this week. I'm going to start with The Good Lie. Now, I know this isn't brand new out, but it is on Prime, on Amazon Prime, and it is free on Amazon Prime, but on Netflix. I apologize. The Good Lie's on Netflix. Anyway, it is so good. It stars Reese Witherspoon, and she plays kind of a social worker where she's helping these people from Africa, Sudan in specific, help them come to America and get comfortable here, maybe get jobs, and I'm telling you, it was funny. I mean, I was laughing so many times because these guys that she helps get here are just so funny, trying to figure out the way of life here in America. And I also realized how important it is for people outside of this country that, they fight really hard to get here, and we just take advantage of our liberties that we have. And so when you see this, it just kind of brings that home. Like, they didn't know what a telephone was; they thought it was an alarm, but it was really good, and it was based on the true story of how these people were leaving their villages because of the civil war that was going on between tribes, and there was a huge refugee camp in Sudan. And there were like Christian charities who were going in and helping some of these people get out of there. So, and some of these people would walk thousands of miles just to get to that refugee camp. And this story is based on the kids. Their families were killed, and these kids formed kind of a family. And anyway, it was really good. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely would recommend it. Again, it's on Netflix. And then I saw Relentless, which is a documentary on Discovery Plus. Again, you know me on documentaries. This one is based on a girl that went missing. A filmmaker decided she wanted to start looking into all these missing people to see if she could help. Mm-hmm. She worked on this case for 9 years and still no real closure. Like, it's based on it in a town called Hannibal, Illinois. Hannibal, there you go. And they could never figure out what happened to her, and her family's really odd, and then they kept saying there were sightings of her, but she had a little girl. It's just the oddest thing. So if you're into kind of those types of documentaries where it's who done it, what happened, this is a good one. It's very frustrating to watch though. Okay. And then I'm just going to skim over this one, The Taking of Deborah Logan. It's free on Prime, and there's a reason for that. It's supposed to be creepy and scary, and it was. But it's about a woman who has Alzheimer's, and there is a kind of a documentary group who wants to film her daily life and as she progresses with the disease. And there's something more sinister going on. Then we'll leave it at that. Last one is The White Lotus that you just spoke of that came out this week. Oh my gosh. I thought it was funny. My husband and I sat and watched it, and it's an hour long, comes out weekly, but it was funny. I enjoyed it. So this is one that I'm going to continue to watch. Okay. So I'll keep you posted on that.
I can check out an episode.
Yes. Check out the first one.
Okay. I could do that.
And one of my favorite funny actresses, it's in there, and it's she was in all the, like, the Mighty Winds and
is it who I mentioned?
It's Jennifer. Yes,
yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge. Love her. She's so funny, and she's does not disappoint in this one either. So there you have it.
Oh, good. It is Emmy time again, so we thought we'd go through some of the main Emmy nominations that have happened. So first up, we have a drama series. So this year they have The Boys, Bridgerton, The Crown, The Mandalorian, Lovecraft Country, Pose, The Handmaid's Tale, and This Is Us. So I've seen all of these except for The Crown, The Mandalorian, and Lovecraft Country, and this is a really good mix.
Very much so.
Of people. I honestly really enjoyed The Boys. I'm honestly shocked it got a nomination, only because of how graphic it is with everything, whether it be language, violence, sex, whatever. I mean, it's everything's thrown into this series. So
really,
thumbs up to it. Versus you have something on the whole opposite spectrum, which is This Is Us, which is like
they threw them all together
as can be. So, yeah, I can't. This is going to really be a hard one to pick from, I'm sure, for these nominees. So we'll see.
Okay.
Comedy series, we have Blackish, Cobra Kai, Pen 15, Emily in Paris, Hacks, Ted Lasso, The Flight Attendant, and The Kaminsky Method.
Oh.
So this is also an interesting thing. I've never heard of Pen 15, so I'm not sure what that is. From what I've seen, I would honestly vote for the flight attendant or Blackish
Okay.
in this. Emily in Paris was nice. It's just not funny.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I feel, but at the same time, it's not like it's really dramatic either. So I guess out of the two, comedy makes more sense. But it's just not a funny show. And I've never seen Cobra Kai. I've wanted to, but again, I was thinking it was going to be a dramatic series.
Yeah, everyone I've talked to that has watched it loved it. So I'm thinking that might win. I did watch the Kaminsky Method. I watched some of that, and it was funny. It was good. I liked it, and it's only 30 minutes.
30-minute episodes. Okay. Add that to my list to check out. Next, we have lead actor drama. So we have Reggie Jean Page from Bridgerton, Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, Billy Porter from Pose, Jonathan Majors from Lovecraft Country, Matthew Reese from Perry Mason, and Josh O'Connor from The Crown.
Oh, wow.
So I've only seen Reggie in Bridgerton and Sterling in This Is Us. I've seen none of the rest.
Right.
And I do love both their performances, so either one of those would work for me.
I watched a little bit of Perry Mason, but again, I don't have a feel on that. Josh O'Connor, The Crown.
I believe he played Prince Charles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was really good. I would go with him.
Okay. And Jonathan Majors, I'm pretty sure he's the actor that played the main one in the...
Oh, Lovecraft
the
Country? Oh,
yes.
okay.
So,
Well, he was good, too.
so.
That was a
I've
creepy
never
show.
Seen, I've only seen like a couple episodes of Pose, but Billy Porter, honestly, just loved mainly in anything, so...
Okay.
I'm on board with that. That's fine too. Lead actress in a drama, we have Emma Corwin in The Crown, Olivia Colman in The Crown,
Oh my
Uzo Aduba
gosh.
in Treatment, Elizabeth Moss, The
Oh my
Handmaid's
gosh.
Tale, Journey Smollett, Lovecraft Country, and MJ Rodriguez, Pose. So, woo! And for me, except for Elizabeth Moss and MJ Rodriguez, I have not seen anybody in any of the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
But since you love The Crown, I'm sure, both of those are deserving.
Oh, yes, but I love Elizabeth Moss in The Handmaid's Tale. I didn't watch enough of Lovecraft Country other than it's so weird, to have an opinion on Journey Smollett, but yeah, I haven't.
But again, it seems like it's going to be a hard one this year, I feel like, to choose from people.
Yeah, they're throwing them all in there.
Right? Supporting actor drama, we have Michael K. Williams, Lovecraft Country, Bradley Whitford, The Handmaid's Tale, Max Minghella, The Handmaid's Tale, O.T. Fabinel, The Handmaid's Tale, John Lithgow, Perry Mason, oh, he's in that?
Oh.
Tobias Menzies, The Crown, Giancarlo Esposito, The Mandalorian, and Chris Sullivan, This Is Us.
Oh, for the love. That is...
Right?
That
Again,
supporting actor is going to be...
Right? It's like
category is
we
going to be
liked-
tough.
We like Bradley Whitford in Handmaid's Tale. Max Minghella is okay. He's not one I would go
Which
for in
character
Handmaid's
did
Tale.
Bradley Whitford play in Handmaid's Tale?
He is Commander Lawrence.
That's... Gotcha.
Right? O.T. Fabin, again, this season actually, if it's probably not based on this season is the problem. So O.T. plays, her husband, plays June's husband.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like this season, great. Last season, which I'm guessing is what these nominations are based off of, I didn't feel like he had enough meaty material. So I wouldn't say he would get it for this.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris Sullivan, I like him in This Is Us. Again, I don't see him winning it only because, again, I don't feel like it was a really...
And who is Chris?
So Chris plays Kate's husband. I'm forgetting his name.
Toby.
Toby, there we go. Yes. Good thing. Michael K. Williams, even though I've never seen Lovecraft Country, normally in anything he's in, he's awesome. So, again, a very hard category. Next up, we have supporting actress drama, which is Gillian Anderson, The Crown, Helena Bonham Carter, The Crown,
Oh.
Emerald Fennell, The Crown, Anne Dowd, The Handmaid's Tale, Yvonne Strahovski, I'm so sorry, I butcher her name every time I have to say it, but The Handmaid's Tale, Samara Wiley, The Handmaid's Tale,
Oh, my gosh.
Madeline Brewer, The Handmaid's Tale, and Ajane Ellis, Lovecraft Country.
Wow.
I am honestly going to go with Madeline. She plays the lady with one eye. I'm not forgetting her name.
Oh, Yeah,
Right?
right? The one, yeah, with the,
God.
oh,
Anyway,
Janine.
Sorry, Janine. There we go. She plays Janine on *Handmaid's Tale*. Love her. This is very awesome that she got a nomination for this role. I do think it's well deserved. I can really see her taking it. We like Samara Wiley too. She plays June's best friend.
Yeah, Moira.
Yes, but I still feel like between the two, and even outside of Yvonne, who plays the commander's wife, I still feel like
right.
Madeline, out of all of them, is probably the one. But I feel like it's going to be Gillian Anderson's year again. So
you
she's
think
probably
so?
going to get it. Not especially unfortunately, but yeah, I'm just saying. But out of the *Handmaid's Tale* people. Although Ann Dowd, now she plays aunt. She plays the aunt.
Oh my gosh!
So she's actually really good in that too.
Oh,
Never mind. It's hard now. It's harder to decide.
because every one of these women did an amazing job playing their parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't even pick. I mean, Gillian Anderson again was unbelievable. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know the actress. I'm like, there's something familiar about her, but I didn't know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then Helena Bonham Carter played an amazing, she played her sister Anne. I don't, oh my gosh. I'll be fine with any of them.
Right, there we go.
You know what? Maybe
well deserving. This is a category
maybe they just give it to Andrew Juan Ellis of Lovecraft Country.
There we go. Sure.
Because that's the one we haven't seen. But you know what? I think I need to go back and watch it because I did start watching it, and it is very different, but it's cool. I mean, from what I watched.
Next up is lead actor in a comedy. We have Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso, Anthony Anderson for Blackish, Michael Douglas for The Kaminsky Method, William H. Macy for Shameless, and Kenan Thompson for Kenan.
Oh.
That's actually a surprise. The Kenan, I mean, but good for him. This category, I have no takers or picks on this. I do like Anthony Anderson in Blackish. Is it enough to warrant a win? I don't think so, but Shameless could. I'm just over Shameless. It's been on for so long.
I know. Maybe he hasn't won anything. I'm going to go with either Michael Douglas or William H. Macy.
Okay.
But I haven't seen the others, so
right.
Anthony Anderson, I don't. I know he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch it enough. Kind of like you, I don't watch some of these enough. So anyway, but I have watched The Kaminsky Method. I thought it was funny. And William H. Macy, I have seen Shameless, and
Do you find Shameless funny?
It's a very dark comedy. So yeah, in some things, it's just shameless.
Right. Next up, we have lead actress in a comedy. So we have Addie Bryant for Shrill, Jean Smart for Hacks, Allison Janney for Mom, Allison Janney for Mom, Kaylee Cuoco for The Flight Attendant, and Tracy Ellis Ross for Blackish.
Oh.
So I have not seen Hacks, unfortunately. I do like Jean Smart normally, but my vote would, be for Kaylee Cuoco, Tracy Ellis Ross, or Addie Bryant.
Huh.
So.
Yeah, I like Allison Janney, but I haven't seen The Flight Attendant. Tracy Ellis Ross probably could take that one.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So, I don't know. Anyway, maybe you guys have a better idea.
Right? Any of these picks that we're listing here, I mean, please let us, we always like to know what you guys are thinking on these since we haven't seen everything out there in the world, so. Next up is supporting actor in a comedy. We have Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live, Kenan Thompson for Saturday Night Live, Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, Brendan Hunt for Ted Lasso, Nick Mohammed for Ted Lasso, Jeffrey Swift for Ted Lasso, Paul Reiser for The Kaminsky Method. Oh, he's in that? That's cool.
That's right.
And Carl Clemens Hopkins for Hacks. No clue on this one.
Right.
No clue.
Right. Nope.
I don't I shouldn't say ever. It's a rarity I ever catch Saturday Night Live, so I have no.
Right. I didn't see. Yeah, I haven't been watching it lately. Yeah.
But that's cool. Kenan Thompson, 2 nominations. Both in comedy, but lead and one supporting for 2 different stuff.
Right.
So, hey,
exactly.
he's having a good old time.
Well, good luck to all of you.
Supporting actress in a comedy, we have Kate McKinnon, Saturday Night Live, Cecily Strong, Saturday Night Live, Addie Bryant, Saturday Night Live. Rosie Perez, the flight attendant. Hannah Einbinder, Hacks. Hannah Waddingham, Ted Lasso. And Juno Temple for Ted Lasso. It's Ted Lasso's year.
It
A show I've
is.
never watched. I feel like when I've seen reviews about that, either people really love it or they hate it. There's no one in the middle that's like, yeah, it's okay. Either people are like, I love it, or it's like, that show's so stupid. So I guess
Either you love it or hate
yeah.
it. One of
So
those.
check it out and see, I guess, what's good. But I did really like Rosie Perez and the flight attendant. She was like the normal, I guess, calm comedy versus Kayla Cuoco's like neurotic comedy in that show. So I did actually really enjoy her in that. So I wouldn't be, mad at it if she won. Kate McKinnon, I just enjoy in general.
I do too.
So.
And she's just funny in all of it.
So,
And Cicely Strong's pretty funny too.
Oh, that's true.
So,
That's true. So
good, again, good luck to all of you. I couldn't pick.
For outstanding limited series, we have the Mayor of it's just Mayor of Easttown.
Which I watched. Loved
I May
it.
Destroy You, WandaVision, The Queen's Gambit, and The Underground Railroad. All of these. So good. I still haven't watched The Underground Railroad. I need to. I do need to.
What station was the Underground Railroad on?
Amazon.
So it's Amazon. Because I thought I saw that somewhere. Like I watched. Is it based on?
The Underground Railroad, yeah.
Okay. So and what's her name? Oh my gosh, today is not the day to remember names. She created the Underground Railroad. Oh my gosh. She was up for an Academy Award, or her song was.
Her song was?
Uh-huh, yep. Anyway, well, moving on. Yep, hold on.
Like, huh.
It's going to come to me, and then I'm going to blurt it out, so just be aware.
But based on what I know from those of these I haven't seen, any of these would be an outstanding winner.
Yes. Oh, Mayor of Easttown is so good.
Of the enemy. Oh my God, of the Emmy. Deserving of the Emmy, not an enemy. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
So, lead actor in a limited series, we have Paul Bettany in WandaVision, Hugh Grant in The Undoing.
Harriet Tubman.
Oh, when you were like a song, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, no, but in the show Harriet, the woman who played Harriet.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yes, Cynthia Erivo, who has an amazing voice.
In a weird way to me. I was like, what do you mean the song?
Well,
about
okay.
It? I'm like, what are you talking
But
about?
the Underground Railroad, I thought that it was another part of, I don't know how to explain this, what I'm thinking here. So I watched Harriet, love the show. Right. So I wasn't sure if this was a documentary or if it was just a series or what it was.
Oh, okay. It is a series.
It is a
fictional
series.
about the fact-based Underground Railroad.
Oh, okay.
It is a series.
Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So it is the Harriet Tubman thing. So okay.
Yeah.
Where were we?
I'm sorry, I don't think I finished. So, lead actor limited series. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it again. I don't hear it after a while. But we have Paul Bettany, WandaVision, Hugh Grant, The Undoing, Ewan McGregor, Halston, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hamilton, and Leslie Odom Jr., Hamilton. All of these, although I didn't watch Halston, but the rest I have seen, and they're all really deserving.
How is Hamilton a limited series?
Because it was a one-off of...
Because it was
on Disney, and just a one-off watching the show. It wasn't like it was a continuation. You could keep having
That's kind of an odd thing, kind of grasping at straws, but whatever.
Yeah, sure.
So, I loved Hugh Grant in The Undoing. He was so good. I haven't seen WandaVision. You said you did, and you loved it.
He was very good in that.
And Ewan McGregor was amazing as Halston. Ewan McGregor is always really good anyway, but he was really good. And of course, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and those guys are good too. Best of luck to all of you. Holy cow.
And then for our last category we'll cover, believe me, there's so many more than this than we're even talking about, so you'll have to look them all up, but is lead actress in a limited series. We have Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown, Michaela Cole, I May Destroy You, Anna Taylor-Joy, The Queen's Gambit, Elizabeth Olsen, WandaVision, and Cynthia Erivo, Genius Aretha.
Oh.
So again, I believe very deserving, all of these. I do need to watch I May Destroy You. I've wanted to. I've been hesitant because of the subject matter, which is sexual assault. But I've heard it's really, really good. So
And where is that?
that's on HBO.
HBO right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I did enjoy The Queen's Gambit and WandaVision. I started Genius Aretha, never finished it, but when I've seen it, awesome. So.
Does Cynthia Erivo play Aretha?
She does.
Oh, I gotta watch it then. I love her. I think she's amazing.
Yeah,
Because she was in that one show. It was a Stephen King show.
Oh, right. The Outsider.
The Outsider. Oh my gosh, that was really good, and she was in it, and I was like, "You're so awesome." So.
All right. So those are, like I said, just the main categories, but there are so many more out there.
And when is that? When are they on?
I'm not sure when the Emmys air, so we'll have to see. But once they do air, we will go through the winners. We'll even, we'll officially tell you our picks to see if we end up being right, just like we did with the Oscars, because that was fun.
Yeah.
Not the Oscars, we did it for the Golden Globes, or was it the Oscars?
Huh.
I think it was the Oscars.
It was, and we did actually pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you did better than me.
Well, I did, which is so surprising because that never happens.
Now it's time for our series trailer talk. First up is Don't Breathe #2. This will be out August 13th with Stephen Lang. The original was out back in 2016. I never saw it. But honestly, after seeing this trailer, I'm more interested in going back and watching the first one.
Oh, I totally agree. I didn't even.
I'd forgotten about that movie. I remember back when it came out originally, seeing the trailer. I'm like, but I'm not one for scary movies, as you guys know, most of the time anyway. But that looks good, and I remember someone telling me it was good. I just had honestly just forgot about it. But this sequel looks really good.
I agree, and I want to watch the first one too.
So right, yeah. Exactly.
Like who knew? Because now it has you thinking. Who are the bad? Who's the bad guys?
Right. And I think I was thinking that Stephen Lang, who plays the blind man in it, you guys would best know him probably from like the Avatar movies, and he was in another. There's a series I used to watch called Salem, about the Salem witches anyway.
Oh yeah.
He was in that too. Anywho, so yes, I got the feeling just from watching the trailer of the first one that he was the bad guy, but then when I saw this trailer, I'm like, oh, he's actually the wrong party. I guess was the issue in the first one as well. So, and here he is, someone's trying to like take advantage again because he's blind. So it just looks really good.
Yeah, I agree. I'm into it.
I'm on board. Then we have The King's Man. This is out December 22nd with Ray Fiennes, Stanley Tucci, Colin Firth, and Diamond Hansu. And so this is technically a prequel to the Kingsman movies that starred
I was
Colin
wondering
Firth
that. Yeah.
and Taron Egerton. So because I liked both of those movies, I will definitely be seeing this prequel to show how the Gentleman Club thing came about with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it looks really good. And this is supposed to be out one of those ones that was supposed to be out last year, and unfortunately that kept pushing back. And it's finally going to be out in December. It looks like right before Christmas. So I think this is really good.
I do too.
And you haven't seen the other Kingsmans, or you have?
No, not all of them. I watched the first one, and I thought that was pretty good, but I haven't watched the others. So
There's only two.
Okay, haven't watched that one. Nope.
There's only the two. So, and then finally we have Queen Pins. This is out September 10th and stars Kristen Bell, Kirby Howell-Baptiste, Vince Vaughn, and BB Rexa.
So I'm already laughing from the trailer.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
You know what? Just Vince Vaughn and Kirby Howell-Baptiste. Is that him?
Oh no.
No, her.
Hers, yeah. She's the friend.
What's his face? What is the guy who played he's the
you're talking about
what's his name?
I forgot his real
and
name.
he was in
Kingdom. That's where I first saw him.
Yep, he was in Kingdom.
He was also in that which I honestly still haven't seen, that one about the I think it was a whistleblower.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Him. Yeah.
Yes.
He plays the main guy.
Yeah.
What is his name?
I know, I can't.
Today is not the day for names.
I know. I think his real name is Michael something, but I can't recall
Yeah.
exactly. But
And then he was in another one.
But Kristen Bell and Kirby, they were both in Veronica Mars back in the day together. So I thought that was very funny when I saw that. Plus, they both were in The Good Place together. Like Kirby was on there for like only one season, I want to say. And then and those who don't know, Kirby, you would have last seen her in Cruella. She was playing Anita.
Oh yeah,
Anita, the childhood friend in Cruella. So, anyway, love her. But yes, this trailer was. I mean, I was laughing from.
I know
the jump. So I am, all about this.
I
to
loved
think
it.
That someone you guys need to watch it. But the base of the trailer is that these two ladies decide to do a quick scheme using coupon fraud.
Coupon fraud.
And apparently it's based on a true story. And then we have Vince Vaughn coming in as the Fed to try and catch him along with the Michael gentleman. So
and it is, I mean, just those two together. Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically he played in Richard Jewell.
Okay, right.
Okay, and
Jewell, right.
But why I can't remember his name.
But
is driving me nuts.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. I'm just going to spew it out. Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, where are you, Mike? I see. I was thinking the name was Michael. Way off there.
Paul Walter Hauser. He is freaking funny, and he and Vince Vaughn.
In that, yes. Are you the mailman? No, mailman carries mail. It really is. Watch the trailer.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
It's going to be so. We're all about this when it comes out September 10th. Well, I'm sure we'll see this and we'll give a full review.
Yes,
that's no problem.
definitely.
That's no problem.
Well, that's about all the time we have for this week. Thanks so much for listening. We had fun as usual and hope you enjoyed it as well. Please give us a review or a comment because it really does help us out. And please follow us on Instagram at movies_munchies_moscato. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you, guys.